Why am I in purgatory? Because Satan put me here. I told him that I was watching a lot of TikTok. And you know what? I decided that I was a strong, independent succubus and I didn't need no man. I could do it all myself. And he told me, if you can really do it all yourself, then you'll be a perfect trad wifey in purgatory. And I was like, what? And then I was here. And then I found out I was stuck with this old lady spirit. Her name is Cheryl. She's very annoying and I hate her. She smokes cigarettes. She wears ugly shoes. She smells. Her fingers are yellow. Ugh. And she yells Bible quotes at me. Do you understand how offensive that is? It is so offensive. Anyway, I'm stuck here. I decided that I had to get the old lady doing something besides being annoying. And so we started playing cards. We do tarot cards and we work really hard at it. Really hard. And you know, I need to get out of purgatory. And to get out of purgatory, Satan told me that I have to learn to cook, clean, look pretty, and be pleasant.
Say it hurts to live this way. I don't mind the pain, and I like to feel the shame of it.
Hello. Oh my goodness. You got the rosary beads? Good. Good. I got this back brace because I noticed I've been like slouching. And I don't like that because I don't want a hunchback. So I was hoping that this would keep me, you know, proper. But I don't know, it doesn't seem strong enough, but I guess we'll see. I have to sneeze. Go away, sneeze. Go away. Go away. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Emma Leviathan, your favorite demon as per usual. Here again. Excited. Tonight we are doing Hellishly hot news. Are you so excited? It's where we see what's going on in the underworld. But I wanted to report on some of my news today. I need a massage. That's for sure. My back has been really hurting me. What is my news? I walked Lady today, and we passed by my neighbor's dogs, and she didn't go crazy. Like, I was able to correct her and calm her down and get her to stand and chill, and she's been walking by my side. I don't know what I did to her. After 2 years of just being an absolutely crazy dog, she's just, in the last couple weeks, become, like, amazing. I don't know what, like, it was like a switch flipped. And suddenly she was a great dog. So, it was pretty cool. Pretty proud of her, if I must say. Do you like my back brace? Like, I should literally just put my wings on top of it. The energies on the earth have been changing a lot lately. For the best. For the absolute best. For me, I don't know about you. Good luck to you. But for me, yes, the energies have been crazy good. I don't know what is going on, but I do feel that it is wonderful. So I appreciate that. The Mercury's in the Gatorade. Lots of electrolytes. A very good thing. A very, very good thing. Yes. Yes. I'm very, like, itchy today, all over. I think I'm shedding my lizard skin. Getting prepared for this new thing, you know? This new thing. I'm waiting for a few people to get in here, and then we'll start the news. It's gonna be so fun. I feel like a late night host where I do my little monologue. I think I have become that, you know? I do my little monologue and I make you laugh, and then we get into the headlines. Now I need to, like, interview a guest. I cover news from the underworld. What's going on in hell without me. I have Cheryl, my ghost. Go see what's going on. We pick a card, a demon. She tells me which demon. Musky Meps gives me a $5 super chat and buys snacks. And then I tell you through Cheryl, my ghost. Pauling. When my skin sheds, yes, my lizard skin. Don't worry, I'm not a lizard people. I'm a lizard demon. Far, far worse and better in every sense of the word. Every little which way. Humans always have a complex. They think they're God's favorite. But that's just because, you know, I'm not listening to the books very often. Yes. The truth is that, you know, I was definitely the favorite. Absolute favorite. Oh, Satan, I'm sure, is having a horrible time. A horrible, horrible time. Is our human guest going to be interviewed in a manila folder? I should make a little manila folder. When they interview, they're like hanging out of it. They're like, help me. Oh, that would be great. Good ideas. Very good ideas. You think Cheryl's more real than me? Whatever, if you like that sort of thing. That's all you. You think it's a flex? You know, these humans nowadays, they think everybody wants to know everything about them all the time. I have this illness. I have that ailment. Yeah, whatever happened to, like, I like sunflowers. They're really bright and yellow. Really pretty. I normally get one sunflower a year in this certain spot. And this year I have 3. Maybe 4. Abundance. Little by little. My little sun. I hope the whole area fills up with sunflowers. Just all of it. It'd be so nice. My setup doesn't scream sunflower. Well, like, I can only go out and look at them in the night, you know. Unless I wear a lot of sunscreen. A lot. And a big hat. You like to be nice about your attraction to Cheryl, my old lady ghost. I mean, you know, to each their own. You do you. I'm not gonna stop you from lusting over my ghost. I'm just gonna tell you, ew. But you know, if you're that worried about judgment, then maybe you don't love Cheryl as much as you say you do. Because love conquers all. You don't need to be a victim. You can go live in your field of sunflowers. Ugh, what is wrong? Ugh. This is awful. I don't know what this is about. I feel like I've been touched by hell. Not in a good way. You bet I get as red as a lobster. It's definitely not good for my skin. El Grande loves feet, lesbians, and jacuzzis. Yeah, it's good to have our happiness, right? I don't know. Look up a sunflower, though. Tell me about it. It's Andrea, right? Andrea. Tell me about it, Andrea. You wonder what Joe Rogan would do in an envelope? I don't know, but if I don't get on his show, he's gonna be in one. That's for sure. You know that I would be the best guest ever. Ever. We need to get the word out. Write him a few letters. You think Joe Rogan's hair would grow in my presence? Just like that. Okay, well, what do they do? In Greek mythology, the origin of the sunflower is associated with the water nymph Clete and the sun god Apollo. Clete, smitten with Apollo, was heartbroken when he rejected her love. Great! She spent her days gazing at the sun, and eventually the gods transformed her into a sunflower, forever turning its face towards the sun as it crosses the sky. So he rejected her, and she spent her days punished. Do you think Satan's doing that to me now? But I mean, he kind of rejected me too, but I'm too proud to admit that. So anyway, do you think Satan's going to turn into a sunflower from all the rejection and he'll be in my yard while I become ruler of hell? What do you think? I think that sounds great. Huh. What do you think the moral of that story is? Don't live in rejection? Who cares? I'm sure there was another godlike ruler out there for, what's her name? Apollo. Oh no, Clit. E. Is it Clytie? I don't know. Your husband's soul named Dandelions. Interesting. How is everybody tonight? Where is everybody tonight? What in the world did I do now, YouTube? What in the world? Rude. Super rude. Thank you for all the likes, though. Thank you. You sell your soul to yourself because you're broke. Very interesting. You sell your soul to yourself because you're broke? That sounds like a pyramid scheme. You know? Absolute pyramid scheme. feel like I'm still doing this. Even though I've got the halter on. Come on. Maybe I should have bought the more expensive one. Maybe it's upside down. There's AC. Yes, we're waiting for the humans to start trickling in. I don't know if this is helping. I feel like I should just wear my wings for a while. This myth explains the sunflower's tendency to follow the sun's path across the sky and symbolizes devotion, loyalty, and adoration. So is devotion and loyalty good in this scenario? I mean, she just waited there and waited and waited, and he never came. So what's so good about that? She could have moved on with her life, you know? She could have made something out of herself. Instead, she's a sunflower. Although I do like the sunflowers. They're very cute and they look amazing in my yard. Thank you, thank you. I'm a good demon. A very, very good demon. Very, very, very. I mean, how much rejection was she supposed to take? You know, she was supposed to take rejection until she's a sunflower? Where is the honor in that? Where? You know? Over some guy. Some god. Wasted her life. He didn't love her like she loved him. And you know, he could have just let her know so that she could move on with her life. Maybe meet someone nice. Have some little babies. No wonder all those gods are extinct. You know? She could have started her own tarot card business, you know? It would have been good. It would have been really, really good. We're going to start the Hellishly Hot News in a couple minutes, so make sure you are here. Make sure you are here. Get your snacks. Get ready. It is going to be so good for you. I am streaming in vertical and live stream. Or vertical and horizontal. So, you know, if you're on a TV, you've got the horizontal version. If you're on your phone, you got the vertical version. Whichever way you choose to look at it, just check out my profile. Hit the subscribe button while you're there. And click the right live stream. Okay? could have at least told her. Those gods, they played too many games. Too many games. That upsetted me. I just wanted to think about my sunflowers and how pretty they were. Now there's a god stuck in them. Just watching the sun go up and down. Her life being wasted. Because she's doing nothing but pining over this man. This masculine. Well, aren't they all Greek tragedies? It just makes sense that it's sad. I don't feel like there was a lot of uplifting stories back in the day. There's much more things to be uplifted about nowadays for some humans. But they don't even realize how lucky they are. They always find something to complain about. Even if it's other people's problems, then they'll complain about that. You were like, what does it say? Oh, I know what it says. It says that I need some eye drops. Oh my gosh. Okay. Very good. And then it says let's do this. Let's try it again.
It's time for Hellishly Hot News with Emma Leviathan. Definitely not Lilith.
Oh. Hello, and welcome to tonight's news. I'll be doing a tarot reading card for hell. We gotta see what the happenings is. What is going on, okay? I miss it. I want to know the drama, you know? What's doing what? Who, you know? Anyway, I'm going to be using the Damon Tarot deck, which, you know what? I forgot. Let's see. I bet if I go right here. I swear I saw it before. Now it's not there. Oh my gosh. Am I spelling it wrong? The Damon Tarot. Nope. Apparently not. Oh well, it's what I'm using. You can find all my decks listed on my website at paywithyoursoul.com. Oh, who sent the $5 super chat? Oh yeah, Muskie, I forgot. Thank you. All right. Yes, you finally got the news. Anyway, what's going to happen? Okay? This is how we do hellishly hot news. I send Cheryl to hell. Cheryl comes back with a juicy story. Except last week's. It wasn't that good. I'm sorry, Cheryl. Can't win them all. Am I right? You know, apologist should have been a man and spit it out nicely. You know, not mean to Clyde. Not mean. Thank you, Gypsy, for continuing to be a part of my army to defeat Satan. Oh my gosh. Love it. Love it. Love it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so I'm going to send Cheryl there. And then Cheryl's going to tell me what's going on through the tarot cards. I will be using this Damon Tarot deck and the book, just so you know. It's by Ariana Osborne. Original illustration by Louis Breton. There's a bunch of other stuff, but it's really hard to pronounce. I'm sorry. It's really, really hard. I can't. Anyway, this will be helping us along the way. Oh. Okay.
It's time for Hellishly Hot News with Emma Leviathan. Definitely not Lilith.
All right, guys, let's go. Cheryl, what is happening in the news? Tell me. Oh my god. Barith and came in the news again with Liz Cartes. What is this, an update? Am I right? I don't think you want to do an update? I don't remember what happened before. I don't remember. Anyway, no. Let's do something else. I don't remember what happened before. I don't remember. I would be a bad news reporter if we did that. Okay. What is with... Okay. Moloch and Genga Grandma. Genga Grandma. I am so glad that I switched to another one because I'm going to have to say that throughout this whole reading. Genga grandma. I'm so not. Genga grandma. Oh my goodness. Genga. Gang. Okay. Wait a second. I'm getting ahead of myself. Moloch. My readings are not open right now. They will be open later once we are done with the news. Readings are $20 super chat or super sticker. There he is. Moloch. Annotation. Moloch, also Molech, was once a god of Ammonites. Like many gods, Moloch requires sacrifices. But those allegedly demanded by Moloch were exceptionally dear. Colin de Plancy describes a giant bronze statue of the god Moloch, shaped like a man with the head of the cow wearing a crown. Inside the statue were 7 cabinets that needed to be filled with 7 sacrifices to Moloch: grain, birds, a ewe, a ram, a calf, a cow, and a human child. Anyway, once all the sacrifices were in place, a fire was built under the statue, and the sounds of drums drowned the cries of the sacrifices. Any one, or perhaps 2, of these sacrifices would satisfy many other gods of the time, but Moloch demanded all of them. Well, don't you think you are something, Moloch? Wearing his fancy king's cape and his crown upon his throne. Just looking fancy as can be with his big old claws. And he has a pet monkey. Or a bear. I don't know. I can't tell what that is back behind him, but a couple of centuries after Moloch's descent from powerful and feared god to relatively obscure demon, a tyrant of ancient Greece named Phalaris commissioned an instrument for executing criminals. The device, which would come to be called the brazen bull, was a bronze container built in the shape of a bull into which the criminals would be placed and fires set underneath. I see no problem with that. There is no evidence that Phalaris was aware of the ancient statue of Moloch, but the similarities between the terrible devices are clear. Moloch eventually lost his position of powerful god and was demoted to a daemon, and Phalaris was eventually executed using his own brazen bull. Perhaps both would have benefited from a reign less marked by sacrifice and torture. Beware of stern punishments and unyielding strictness. Whatever. I mean, I guess I believe in that. I mean, I am just going to give the humans manila folders with the Dalmatian, you know. But, I mean, come on. little bit of torture from a demon. Really? Are we really getting upset about that? Is HR is HR behind this? Is that what's happening? Stupid HR. So stupid. Ugh. Thank you, Sunfire. Thank you. Ugh. I mean, who cares? He likes to look fancy. He likes to have a good time. He's bad to those that are bad, you know. And to those that are good. I mean, I get it. But like I said, you can't win them all. Am I right? You know? There's layers like an onion, like a sweet, sweet, delicious onion. This is so good. It's all right, Moloch. I got you. I got you. Okay. Then we have Gengar Grandma. Gengar Grandma may have been loosely based on some Hindu legends, but with much lost or changed in translation. He has 4 arms, and he carries a bowl and a fork. You gotta try a meatball. Gengar Grandma wants you to try the meatballs. Look at that. Why on earth? Why on earth? What on earth would these two have anything to do with each other? Gengar Grandma. With his own prejudice and... Oh, wait. Colin DePlancy's description of Gengar Grandma are so different from any known legend that it's unclear whether his source was Genga, the personification of the sacred river, Gangs, or perhaps Gangama, a regional incarnation of the Shakti, the personification of divine feminine creative powers. So we have a male that likes the torture, or a masculine, and he's mean. And then a divine feminine with creative power who's giving. You know, she just wants to hold her bowl up and give you a meatball. Or a haram ball. You know, or a halal ball. Whichever she's feeling that day. You know, it could be anything. Inspiration. Colin DePlancy's entry on Gengar Grandma, whoever she may be, includes a terrible ritual allegedly used to honor the demon god. Specifies that his Gengar Grandma is a feminine entity. He uses the masculine pronouns he and him throughout the description of the ritual. According to Dictionary... Wait a second. That's a little weird that he would mispronoun her, right? I mean... It's like, how does he even know? How do we even know that that's who he's talking about? If she's a defined feminine and he just uses a different pronoun. How convenient. Just putting upon her whatever pronoun he can think of. Ugh. According to Dictionary, women of the village were lured into participating in rituals to honor the daemon, being told that no harm would come to them. However, once they agreed, they were suspended in the air by hooks pierced through the skin of their backs. And their cries were drowned out by the roar of a crowd. Oh, they were doing like a suspension show. Oh my gosh, how cool. Ganger Grandma put on a great show. I bet she suspended him and swung them and everybody cheered. Oh my gosh, she is so creative. So good. So good. Although similar rituals did and do exist in many cultures, Colin de Plancy seemed to have been created as a cautionary tale against giving consent for infernal rituals without knowledge of the proceedings. However, I would be remiss if I did not point out that the ill using of unsuspecting female to prove a point of worship is not too far from Colin de Plancy has done by inventing or twisting the tale of the sacred Hindu aspect to further his own belief. Oh, are you saying there's human bias? The male gaze, huh? Maybe projecting onto her? Yeah. Divination. Beware of excessive pride, bragging, or not judging a situation or knowing all of the facts before getting involved. Obviously, whoever's making that up about Ganger Grandma is wrong. Ganger Grandma is giving and loving and nice. Very helpful. Makes people famous. You know? All right. Hi, lady. Okay. What do Moloch and Ganger Grandma have to do with each other? I mean, I wonder if she put on a show for him. Maybe she was like the entertainment. Maybe she's waiting for payment with her bowl out, huh, Moloch? You did lose everything, didn't ya? Demoted. I was on your side. And then I heard Ganger Grandma's story. I hope you're working together because I would like to like you both. But maybe I don't. I don't know. We're going to get to the bottom of this. Charity. Okay, hold on. Let me change scenes. I want you guys to see this, where they landed. Why am I in Purgatory? Because... Why am I in Purgatory? Because Satan put me here. It's true. It's true. It's always true. Anyway, we have the Six of Pentacles over here and the Queen of Pentacles right here.
It's time for Hellishly Hot News with Emma Leviathan. Definitely not Lilith.
Okay. Okay. What else? There's the Two of Cups. Ace of... Holy shit. I looked down and there was only 2. And now there's like 4 or 5. Two of Cups. Ace of Wands. Ace of Cups. Tired of fighting. Okay. A coupling. Two of Cups. So something's going on with these two. There's a union. It could be romantic. It could be a partnership. But there is definitely a friendship developing, an action about to be taken. New action, new acquaintances, possibly new love, new romance, new partners. Just new. A new contact would be the cups, right? And then the Ace of Wands is new action, taking action on something they've been planning for a very long time that's been in the works maybe, or it wasn't a long time, or it just freaking happened. I don't know, but action's about to be taken. The Ace of Wands. And something is going to, you know, kick off this story. Just, I would not be surprised if we got the Tower card, but could be starting anew too. Anyway, someone's tired, exhausted, tired of fighting on its side. Tired. Doesn't want to do it anymore. Oh! Dang it. You see the King of Cups came out in reverse. Someone's not happy. Someone's being charitable. Someone's not happy. Doesn't have everything together. Maybe losing a connection. And then they have the Queen of Pentacles, nurturing their money, nurturing what they have to offer. You know, which Ganga Grandma has meatballs and creativity. You know? And Moloch shouldn't take that for granted. Moloch thinks that he is better.
It's time for Hellishly Hot News with Emma Leviathan. Definitely not Lilith.
You know? Someone, I feel like Ganga Grandma is really, I don't know, not feeling it. She's fine on her own. I don't understand the charity. Maybe if I pull this dust down a little bit. There we go. It's bothering me that you guys can't see it. Okay, better. Feels so far. Okay. Kind of see it now. Kind of. Okay. You think they lost lots of money in the scarf business? The King of Cups opposite of the Queen of Pentacles. She could take care of everything. She's got this. She don't need him. She don't. I understand. She doesn't need anything. But then there's charity. like showering over, asking for help, being able to give, being able to be charitable with time, money, whatever is an asset. Okay. Huh. Okay. I do not have a boyfriend. This feels crooked now. Okay. Okay, now you can see all of the game board except like right here. I need like a hook or like a desk extender. Is that a thing? Is there like a desk extender somewhere? Well, Satan won't let me get a divorce. I've been trying. Now I'm stuck down here in Purgatory. Besides, I need a ruler. I can't date down. You think there's a desk extender on Amazon? I need one. For Giraffe's sake, especially. So scared for him. Moloch and Gengagramo. Judgment. Six of stakes. In reverse. Judgment. Judgment Day is coming. Let those who judge be judged. Judgment's also about ascension. A new level. You don't care what others think because, you know, you're better than them. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Thank you, thank you. Where is it? No one has to walk your path, which means that no one gets to tell you what success looks like. Sure, your destiny may have you meeting strange and occasional cursed milestones, but isn't variety the spice of life? The most important thing is that you stand by your desires. If you are proud of your accomplishments, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. And you know what? Ganga Grandma is proud of her meatballs. She is proud of her creativity. She likes what she does, you know, and she still has a job. So he can look at her like all he wants, but she didn't get demoted. Okay? Nope. She might not, you know, have as good a torture machines or as many sacrifices, but she's not gluttonous like him. He had to have all the sacrifices, didn't he? Didn't you, Moloch? You thought you were so much better. You thought you were so good. But just because someone's life is different doesn't mean you judge them. Success can look different for everybody. You know? And you definitely want to... You definitely want to hold on to those little wins in life. Otherwise you'll get gluttonous, demand everything, and then lose it all. You're going to be worse off losing it all because you never learned to be happy with what you had. You can strive for more if you're happy. The things that other people want are not the things that you want, and you have no reason to impress them. You know? What else? Look upon my works in reverse. Yeah, he's got nothing to show. For all this, nothing to show. Moloch. You still think you're so special. Justice in reverse. Yep. Suit of Swords. Transition. Rite of passage. Unburdening. He's off to calmer waters. But things have not been going in his favor. That's probably why he's so tired. The Two of Cups, they're mirroring each other. The Two of Cups and then the Two of Cups. I feel like there's some understanding, some like truths going on. Where Ganga Grandma is becoming far more confident. Because her shows are a hit, okay? People love them. It said it. The crowd roars. It roars. Oh, AC. Oh. Moloch is going to get what he deserves. No wonder he'll be tired of fighting. You should never fight someone that gives away their meatballs so easily. What is this? Ah. You're gonna hear me roar. The fool. Again, your grandma jumps into stuff, you know? Just, they find what they like and they go for it, you know? And lies. Okay, and it's also in reverse. What? Hesitance to jump in. Gonna jump in. But there's definitely a hesitance here. I still don't know if this is love or a partnership, maybe a business deal since Moloch has lost everything and Ganger Grandma is such a good superstar. Ganger Grandma, not a fool. Just goes with the flow, you know? Ganger Grandma does what Ganger Grandma wants, when they want, and will not be judged. Doesn't care. They're having a good time, you know? And they got plenty of meatballs to give away. And you know, if worse comes to worse, Ganger Grandma can sell those meatballs, okay? Ghosted, family, single, truth. Ghosted, disappear, silence, ignored or rejected. Oh, you rejected like the sunflower? Like the sunflower god? So much rejection. Yeah. Family. Generations, children, ancestors, origin. Are you rejected from your origins or your family? Ganger Grandma. But they're mirroring each other. I mean, Ganger Grandma. What are you doing? Beware of excessive pride, bragging, or not judging a situation, or knowing all of the facts before getting involved. I don't know if they left because of family issues. Single, alone, isolated, lonely, guarded. Truth, confession, clarity, reveal secrets. Cheryl, what are these secrets about? What are these secrets about? Ganga! Gang gang! Well, it doesn't matter because you know what? Ganga Grandma got the 10 of cups. Yeah, maybe it's better off they were judged and you know, people were critical of them. Because you know what? They're living their best life. Ganga Grandma, you go. You go. Life in showbiz. The best biz. Maybe Bullock was in love with Ganga Grandma. I don't know. I still don't know why the 2 of Cups are mirroring each other. You think he's the toy? Well, it's not seeming to work out for him very well. I'm going to pull out of this love deck and see what happens. I think she's better off alone. Warlock. Cheryl, tell me more about this alone, this single, this truth. What's this truth? What is the connection? Wow, you really like Ganga Grandma. Can you relate, Cheryl? Temptation. Twin flames. And they're definitely mirroring each other. 2 of Cups on each side. Karmic connection, mirroring each other, soul contracts. Between family and single. Is it the family? Is Moloch's family saying, don't run away with Ganga Grandma? I know her meatballs are great, but you don't want to live in the circus? What will the other demons think? You've already lost everything, and now you're going to go run off with someone in the circus? Possibly being seduced by another, it's hard to resist, unsure about the current lover. Feels like a lot of temptation. Oh. Got killed. I want to know more. There's a tower in here, but it's on the back of the deck. It's not come out, though. It's not calling me. Obviously, Cheryl doesn't give two shits about Moloch. 1, 2, 3. The Chariot in reverse, not going anywhere. The Mage is the Magician. Queen of Cups in reverse. Ugh. And 7 of Pentacles. Hard work. Chariot in reverse. It's like a mental block. Something's stopping. The Mage is the Magician. Okay, let me show you the Chariot. Seems like she's going to be plucked out of her world, but no. I heard 2 different worlds. The Mage is the Magician. Controls all the elements. The manifestation. Get that idea in your head and see what happens, you know? Queen of Cups is in reverse. I want to look that one, actually. I know, it's feeling like star-crossed lovers. But with the circus. I mean, who doesn't like that? Emotional overwhelm, codependency, or difficulty managing feelings. The verse, Queen of Cups, suggests the need to establish emotional boundaries and avoid becoming absorbed in other people's problems. Stick to their work. You know what? Gang of Grandma ain't got time for this shit, okay? Gang of Grandma. She's got things to do, plans, you know? She can't sit around waiting for Monarch to get off his ass, because obviously he's not in the Chariot mode. Then why say you are? Why say you are with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups? Why? Started something he couldn't finish. What do you gotta say to each other? What do you need to say to each other? Someone is sabotaging their relationship. We gathered that. You know. But Monarch's supposed to be this big, or Moloch's supposed to be this big baddie. Why would Moloch let other people sabotage the relationship? Why would Moloch care? Is he losing his nerve because he lost everything? You're not going to get back to the top, Moloch, by being a whiny little nobody there. You know? You want Gang of Grandma, you go after Gang of Grandma. It doesn't care. Who cares what anyone says? She's got the best meatballs in town and the best sideshow. You know? You think it's the monkey? He was always a whiner, even when the Nephilim was in his back pocket. Probably. Crying about things for no reason. So God said, I'll give you a reason. They're a little too clingy for your taste. Gang of Grandma. Way to step it up. Gang of Grandma says that Moloch is a little too clingy. Little too clingy. She has things to do, obviously. You know? Who's gonna operate the fish hooks? You know? Who's gonna get the staff together to put the stage up? You know, Gang of Grandma has things to do. She doesn't have time. They feel a deep connection with you. Here we go. Triggers affect your ability to trust, Monarch. But you've got a newfound confidence. Ooh. Ooh. This one's glaring. She mad. And she's looking over here like, you're too clingy for my taste. But they definitely feel the deep connection. These two aren't even together. They're just mirroring each other and they're fighting about being together. And each one of them is making up excuses as to why they can't manifest this and just do it. I don't know what Moloch's going to lose at. Thank you. I did them last night. Well, nothing's ever going to change. I really didn't need those last two. That's a lot, Cheryl. It's a lot. 3 cards each. Okay. What do we got here? 6 of Pentacles. Look upon my works again. He's going to switch it up. The Chariot in reverse again. Not moving. And the Wheel in reverse. Not turning. Pull this up. Six of Pentacles. Why send that twice? Why? By the way, this is a cool deck. It's called the Starman Tarot. I really like it. I really like it. Okay. I'm gonna put this deck up. Okay. Ah. I'm going to put it in my affiliate codes. All right. Starman Tarot. Well, I put it in the vertical affiliate codes, but this is the book. Wow, I definitely shot too far up there. I like this book because it's like a full-size book. Did I go black? Oh, no. Okay. Screen went black for a moment. If you're interested in this deck, Books A Million is a good place to buy books. From what I've heard. You can see, okay. Good. Okay. Now, it comes with like a full book, which is pretty cool. And these cards are super reactive in the black light. They're a little big, I will say. They're kind of big. It actually is hard for me to shuffle. Before they got worn out a little bit, they were pretty hard to shuffle. But if you got bigger hands than me, and or you know how to side shuffle, not a problem. Not a big deal. Step into the natural flow of abundance. The custodian of resources, philanthropy. Generously offer life your best and deliver worthwhile, but it's in reverse. You take more than you give. Misdirected resources. Encouraging dependency over providers. Well, that definitely sums it up for you, Molark. Taking more. You take. Torture. You know, which is why you got demoted. You just went too far. You went too damn far. You know? And there's the Chariot in reverse. And it's just nice that this book is so big and you can look up everything. And, like, not only does it give, like, just the little quick ones. So if you're, like, learning or you're doing a reading, like, it's really easy. Well, number 7. Lucky number 7. Here we go. So the Chariot in reverse. You can read about the whole card on here. Okay. You are overwhelmed. Refocus your efforts. Find balance. Wait until you have clarity around the situation. Look for a singular focus. Stop being so scattered. Ground yourself. Assistance. It definitely says that. Especially we've got the clarifier, like, really doubling up with this. You need to get some rest card with the Four of Swords. Definitely, definitely. It's just repeating itself over and over and over again. And then the Wheel of Fortune, or the Wheel of Life, it's called on here, in reverse. Do not start a new project. Relax and be patient. Look into your patterns. Where are you blocked? Understand change is inevitable. Learn to ride out the waves. There's the Five of Wands again. The fighting. The overcoming. The training. Twice from different decks coming up. Competitive nature. Locked in a battle of wits. Keep a rigid structure. Test your ideas out. Prince of Pentacles. This deck actually does have an extra couple of cards, though. The Prince and the Princess. There we go. Prince of Pentacles. Map out your plan for the phases of your life's adventure. Develop systems to keep your passion intact. Develop patience. Enjoy the journey you're on. Don't feel blocked or immobile. Don't get burnt out. Step out with a bold vision. And the High Priestess. Use your intuition. Right there was underneath. And then just keep working hard, but take breaks. Gengar Grandma is passionate. So passionate about her show. Nothing's gonna stop her. She is no sunflower. She is not just gonna sit there staring at the sun until nothing's left. No. Not Gengar Grandma. Not at all. Not at all. She's ready to go. Whether her twin flame is ready to go or not, she is ready to go.
Do you want to see what I'm wearing? It's time for a fit check.
Thank you. We interrupt this news broadcast and this touching story about Moloch and Gengar Grandma. Gang. About to show you today's fashion pick. Of course, during Hellishly Hot News, I have to dress professional. Okay? Which means I have a blazer. Isn't it nice? Yes, it has buttons and everything. It's very, very cute. The cute floral shirt on underneath, keeping it nice with this great necklace. It's the yellows in the necklace really match the top, you know, with the gold. And I've got this great pencil skirt, really nice. It's got the little slit so I can walk, you know, very good. And some sensible shoes. Well, high heels. Giraffe's messing it up. Okay. And as always, Cheryl, quit ruining everything. And as always, it looks amazing with the wings. You know, so that I can impress the humans. I know. Isn't that nice? Very, very good. Love it, love it, love it. I know, so professional looking. Nothing but the best news here. Nothing but the best. Oh. Angel outfit. Earth angel, would you be mine? I'm gonna love you till the end of time.
It's time for Hellishly Hot News with Emma Leviathan. Definitely not Lilith.
It's true. All right. I'm going to pull an oracle card for them and words of advice. And then we will get on to personal tarot card readings for you guys in the chat. Oh, Cheryl. Cheryl!
for Hellishly Hot News with Emma Leviathan. Definitely not Lilith.
All right. I hope you enjoyed that little unexpected break. It's not my fault. My ghost is a jerk. Anyway, Cheryl, what happened? Your cute little green thrift store shoes melt at the bottom of hell? Got you all angry? You lose a bingo daughter? Huh? Anyway, let's go ahead and pull Samhain card from Moloch and Genga Grandma. Grandma. Yeah, Moloch, you may think you had it all, but you don't have Genga Grandma's meatballs. No, you don't. Elders. And Cauldron, yes. Yes, Genga Grandma. We figured you were old. We did. Cauldron. Oh. Bewitching, yes, it be. Blink and you shall see a bubbling desire left in the brewing rain. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Come on. Come on. Transmutation, vessel, and metamorphosis. Cauldron is an essential for a witch and is often the center of her home. It has many uses from cooking to working spells, brewing potions, and making floor washes. Ew! Ew! Don't cook your food in the same pot you make floor washes? Unless it's... Ew! Oh! Savages! Absolute savages! Oh! The cauldron. I hope you're not making meatballs in there. I had one of those meatballs. I had. No! No! Whoa! Oh! Oh my God. Genga Grandma, I was on your side. I was on your side. Oh. The cauldron is a symbol of bringing many things together. You know, some things shouldn't be together. Just shouldn't. Sometimes things have to be broken down before something new can be created. It may even take several attempts before you have the perfect outcome. Do not be afraid to fail or try your spells a few different ways, few different times. As you grow in your practice, you will begin to see what works and what doesn't. You will understand the signs of your bubbling pot and you can make adjustments when either. Yeah, I recommend you don't create floor cleaner in the same place that, you cook your food. Thank you for the sundae. Thank you. Let me eat ice cream instead of floor meatballs. Ugh. Ugh. If you are holding the cauldron card, it is because there is not one path to the outcome you seek. You may have to try many different approaches to manifest what you desire. Perhaps becoming a millionaire means you have to develop a few different sources of income or to find love. You will have to kiss many frogs before finding your prince. A spell may need to be worked over the course of many months or even years. You cannot always expect your workings to happen within the course of the moon cycle. There are often things in your aura that are preventing you from being ready to receive what you seek. Perhaps you have to learn how to manifest something else before manifesting a bigger goal. Trust your intuition. Well, Moloch, you really seem to want to manifest something. You have to take a chance, though. You can't just sit around stagnant. Ganga Grandma isn't going to wait for you forever. Maybe she could teach you a thing or two about cauldron care, Oh, thank you for the marshmallows. Thank you. Elders in reverse, the 15. Compassion and wisdom. Birth. From seed within the belly of the moon. They are the wise felt touches over our hearts and felt deep within the marrows of our spirit. Ooh. Elders are wise. They are the ones who've lived and experienced more ups and downs, twists and turns than the rest of us. Elders were the storytellers and keepers of knowledge. They were the ones we sought when in turmoil, who would hold us as we wept for the unfairness of life can bring. They had compassion for us, but also gave sage advice drawn from decades of experience. In reverse. When the elders is in reverse, know that you are in need of sage advice, and you should seek that advice before making any decisions. Now is not the time to act impulsively. You do not have everything you need to move forward at this time, likewise during the next moon phase. Take special care to think before you speak. You may be in danger of saying things that cannot be taken back. I think Ganga Grandma knows when to hold her tongue. Come on. Are these two going to end up together? They're mirroring each other and mirroring each other and mirroring each other. Come on. I mean, if you both like floor meatballs, maybe you're perfect for each other. You know? Gossip. Unavailable. People are talking. Protect your reputation. Other opinions affect you. Unavailable. Struggles with intimacy. Emotionally aloof. Daring other people. Ugh. I think Moloch is too worried about what everybody else thinks. No wonder you lost it all. Okay? You were audience captured. But Ganga Grandma knows better. Ganga Grandma knows to just stuff their feeling into their addictions. And go on with the show. Alright, Ganga Grandma? Finding solace in floor meatballs. Don't worry, Ganga Grandma. You're meant for better. Moloch is a... Ugh. Boring. All right, what's the words of advice for these two? I'm not done. Signs and synchronicities, social media, roll the dice, Moloch. Coincidence, signal, hint, message from the universe. Are you paying attention to the signs, Moloch? Social media, spying, online dating, reminiscing, network. Roll the dice. Take a risk, leap of faith, and some strategy. Okay. Maybe quit being I can't say it, but you should quit being one of those. Suck it up. Do it. Maybe life will be a little more fun and you'll be a little less afraid of everything you lost. Ex-lover. Okay, maybe not. I don't think Ganga Grandma's going for it. Ganga Grandma's over it. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, what's the words of advice? What is the words of advice? Yep, readings are $20 super chat or super sticker. It's a full reading. As soon as I hit the open sign. There's only a few available every night, so if you want it, get it. This is the words of advice. We'll close it out with this. Moloch and Ganga Grandma. Allow. What? Does Spirit think Ganga Grandma should allow Moloch in? I don't know. Choice. You're being asked to make a choice, Moloch, that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you are going to take. Listen to your intuition, eliminate everyone else's input, and feel your way into the choice that is right for you. The time is now. Are you going to listen to the spirit? Are you going to at least try? You can change your destiny, Moloch, okay? You can rise to the top again with a sideshow character by your side. What we got here? Comfort. How can you bring more comfort into your life, Grandma? You can increase your comfort through tangible things such as soft clothes and food, and intangible things such as thinking loving thoughts about yourself and inviting peace into your heart. You know, it feels like Grandma's just worried about her grind. You know, she doesn't care. She doesn't even care if people misgender her. She, like, really doesn't care. She doesn't care if she mixes the meatballs with the mop fluid, you know. No biggie. Whatever. She don't care. And allow. You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes, without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. Is it, though? I mean, Moloch seems to have a lot of problems, okay? A lot. You know, I know it's hard to find someone that is so good at torture and likes your floor meatballs, but, you know, I must admit I liked them before I knew what your cleaning habits were. But, you know, whatever. Whatever. You do you. You do you. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Was that good? Or was that good? Thank you for coming to Hellishly Hot News. Give me just a moment and we'll go ahead and open up those readings. How about that? I know. Exciting.
Say it hurts to live this way. I don't mind the pain, and I like to feel the shame of it.
better, better. Better. Lost myself months ago. Better. Na 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 na. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Just so you know, there are 2 live streams going on. There's a vertical live stream, like on your phone, like in the shorts feed, or there's the regular, old school live stream, the horizontal, like on your TV. So you can definitely check those out. Okay. I think I need a better one. Oh. Okay. My back's been hurting. I noticed I keep slumping down, so I'm trying to fix that, but this is not a good design. And not great Velcro. Yeah. Okay. Not great. Yeah. Kind of making my wrist hurt. Seems weird. Maybe just everything hurts. I don't know. You stop wearing yours. I think I need a better one. You pray for my fake tattoos? Okay. Tatos? I still haven't figured out the point of prayer. Everyone tells you to pray, but the prayers don't seem to work. You know, everyone prays for me, and then they're like, oh, you need to find God. And I'm like, I already know God. And then they're like, oh, I'll pray for you. And you're like, why? If you prayed for me, then I suppose I can find God on the GPS. And when I find God on the GPS, then what? Then what? Is that because of your prayers? Or is that because of God? Do you think you're better than God at finding things on the GPS? I don't know. I don't know what goes through your head. But I hope the praying makes you feel better. Universal intelligence, what is that? Whew. It really is kind of shooting down my wrist. Like, so no pain in my back, but pain in my wrist now. Right. Loosen it a little. Constricting blood flow. Jesus stole a donkey, says Frats. Fats. Don't let him did in vain. I don't know what that means. Who said anything about Jesus? I was talking about God. That was it. That was the reading. Gamma Grandma is moving on. And what's his name? Molark? He never got any guts. He needed some meatballs, is what he needed. But that didn't happen. Nope. Probably are lacking. Your thumbs are lagging? I don't know what that means. Not cloudy enough. So, I've got readings available. Readings are $20. It's a full reading. It's not some wimpy little 1 or 2 cards. I really get down and dirty. I get to the heart of it, because me and Cheryl are nosy. We are super, super nosy. So if you would like a reading, it's a $20 super chat or super sticker, USD equivalent. And also, if you are a member of my Army to Defeat Satan, you get half off. Always. So say you bought a membership right now, you would only pay $5, or you would only pay $15 instead of $20. Just have to join my Army to Defeat Satan, that's all. Hey, if you guys feel like gifting memberships, remember they go out randomly. So anyone who's commented in here, and including the people that pray for me, can be recruited into joining the Army to Defeat Satan. Isn't that cool? Pretty cool. Uh-oh. Why do I feel like Fats Rabbits and Gary G could get along really well? Fats Rabbits is in the landscape chat. We need to introduce you to Gary G. I don't know what that means. Everything is well. Very, very well. Very, very, very well. Everything seems to actually be working well. My numbers are back up. Life is good. You know? It is a good, good day. Oh, happy day. Lady is snoring. We had a good walk earlier. Did my nails last night. That took forever. Whenever I do my nails, like with the camera going, with you guys, with the chat, they take forever. Forever. I had 40K followers the other day. No, I didn't. Someone got a little peacocky trying to impress me, and they gave me the bot, which really grossed me out instead of impressing me, and I had to contact YouTube. It was very annoying. So no. No, no, no. Yeah, I need real souls. I don't need bots. Bots are pointless. They really are. I don't like them at all. It's really hard to like talk and do all my nails and get them right, but they feel like perfect today. None of them feels like off. I don't like when they're like not perfect. Bots are stupid and annoying. Artificial Rhonda and her million friends. Yes. I don't know. I might as well just wear my wings. No. Okay, come on, you stupid chair. I need wheels on this chair. Do I like Shabbat? I do. I keep trying it. It's not working out for me. But I like the idea of it. Where I just turn off all the electronics. But only the electronics that are stimulating. Like, I need to be able to turn off my light, you know. Electricity bill and all. So, I mean, the idea of Shabbat, it's a good one. But, yeah, 25 hours? That is so long. And you're supposed to spend all that time with loved ones? when the great big world of the internet is out there. Ugh. No good. No good. But I will say Shabbat Shalom to all the people celebrating Shabbat, because I won't be here tomorrow to say that. There's Bubba. They just asked about you, Bubba. You took off your donut. And your ear seems okay? Yeah? I put the ointment on it. It's just a little boo-boo. Just a little boo-boo. Yeah. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, thank you. I like my cat. So I guess by default that would mean I like cats. My nails are so perfect I could cut a hole through the time and space fabric. They are nice. I still feel like I want like another coat. They have like this rough texture. I feel like that always happens with this color though. Nobody can make a cup of tea like artificial Rhonda. You could be right. Okay. Anyone doing anything exciting for the weekend? Like getting a tarot card reading from your favorite demon who's sitting here right now with tarot card readings available for $20, half off if you remember. Can't stop itching. My skin is very dry. It's ready to shed my reptilian skin. No? Oh, boy. Uh-huh. You're cheating on your wife with skydiving? I mean, does she really care that much? Why is she mad about that? Like, does she hate skydiving? She doesn't have to go. And you're doing it in secret. What's the big deal? Nostalgic and walking away. You better not be walking away from my show. Getting clarity. Father figure. Getting clarity, seeing through lies, being real with yourself, accepting the truth. Father figure makes a great dad, divine masculine, strength and protection. Nostalgia, getting back with ex, stuck in the past, haunted by memories, walking away, being done, relationship ending, lessons learned. Gary, we got a new friend for you. He's on the other stream. His name is Fats Rabbits. Get away. Vacation together. Much needed break. Romantic retreat. Getting clarity on a getaway. Is someone going to break up with someone during a vacation? I'm just pulling cards for whoever. If it resonates, take it. Mike Avery. Should I drive a semi for the U.S. Postal Service? Together, opposites attract. Money, together, opposites attract. Mike Avery, Mike Avery. Let's put you in the book. Nothing suspicious, just going in the book. That is all. Just this book. We all making friends here. Do remember that this is for entertainment purposes only. If it resonates with you, amazing. If not, I don't care. Go tell someone else. I like thinking my readings are amazingly accurate and nothing you say is going to change my mind. Nothing's gonna change my world. Nothing's gonna change my world. Alright, now, do remember that I am channeling through an old lady spirit named Cheryl. She's old, she's disgusting, she smokes cigarettes, and she quotes Bible quotes at me all the time, which I find very offensive because I am a demon. Demon. Okay? Now, with that being said, we are not professionals, and any advice you take is up to you. Your problem, not mine. Now, I'm going to pick one of these cards. This card is going to represent you throughout the rest of your reading. I'm not taking that. It didn't feel right. Okay, Mike Avery, U.S. Postal. Sure, if you could just give me like one card. One card. Turtle. And go. Cheryl, you are always messing with the camera. You're always just plopping down cards like you don't care. You know, whatever happened to your passion? You know? We are building this bigger and bigger every day. And all you want to do is mess around. You don't want to get to business. You think this is a game? This meat suit needs to eat, Cheryl. Now, do this right. Okay? Tell Mike if he should take the job with the U.S. Postal Service. Okay, whatever. There's two. Okay? There's iguana and there's dolphin. Okay? She refuses to just pull one card. I don't understand. Iguana, dolphin. self-awareness, faith, growth, intellect, social, empathetic, going on a new adventure now, solving problems with ease, take a chance on your dreams, and getting out with friends. Are these the decisions you have to make? Decisions to be weighed? I don't know. Are you iguana or are you dolphin? Huh? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Nothing's gonna change my world. Nothing's gonna change my world. Nothing's gonna change my world. What do I need to know about iguana and dolphin? What do I need to know? Lovers in reverse. And the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is something new. New job, new career. New. And the Lovers, the question has to be made. Lovers in reverse. Will this be stable? Will this be what you want? Will this be what you're passionate about? Is iguana the new one? Dolphin the old? It would make sense because dolphin stays with their friends, you know? Getting out with your friends. But iguana, take a chance on your dreams. Your dreams of the U.S. Postal Service. Proud member. You know? Rain or shine, you will be there. Except so not so much as before now, right? I don't know. I don't know what their whole thing with that. I would think safety, you know, would be more important these days, but I don't know. I don't know. Time. See what's become of me. I need a better one. My back does feel good with this back brace on. I will say, because it was killing me. By the time I would get to this hours sitting here, it was just not good. But I'm feeling better in that sense. But it's like, oh, it's like stabbing me. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. He's very slow moving, the Knight of Pentacles. It's like take time on your choices, especially when it comes to what's in your pocket. It's on the dolphin side. Fabulous in the tower. Good with animals. All the good stuff. Comfortable. But then there's this tower. Break down, dun, 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 dun. Break down. Can't remember the name of that song. Break down. I feel like it's a Tom Petty song. Hold on, let me look that up. Yeah. Okay, lyrics. It's all right if you love me. It's all right if you don't. I'm not afraid of running away, honey. I get a feeling you won't. There's no sense in pretending. I gotta say something so I don't get in trouble. Your eyes give away. Something inside you is feeling like I do. Baby, break down. Go ahead and give it to me. Break down, honey. Take me through the night. Now I'm standing here. Can't you see? Break down. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Tower moment is coming, but it's all right. Well, and then this card, the tower, like, they always look like they're flying. Like, they're not going to hit the ground too hard. So even if they do take a leap, even if they do jump. Fabulous. Feels like the safe move is to stay. But what about the dreams of the postal office? Give me more about iguana. Eight of chalices, rising above. Ace of swords, think about it. And then strength, and she's holding a sword. Facing her fears. The Ace of Swords, it's in reverse, so it's like, don't even think about it. All of these have swords in them, but there's only one sword card, and the sword is in reverse. Double check this. 8. If your heart could beat, it would break your chest, wouldn't it? I know, you're that passionate about the mail. I understand. It's a very serious thing. Okay. The Eight of Chalices, acknowledge that you have given a situation everything you had to offer, love, support, understanding, and yet it hasn't been reciprocated. You aren't being emotionally satisfied. And as devastating as it is, sometimes you have to demand to be left in peace. I don't know where this is. Okay, really, book? Really? Can't find it. There we go. You probably have a sense of uncertainty and unanswered questions, and you may be feeling reluctant to say yes. Honor this feeling by pursuing more information. What else do you need to know? The reverse ace welcomes you to secure clarity before making any big decisions, like pulling an ancient weapon out of a stone. It's definitely a big decision with the Lovers. What about this one, though? The Seven of Seats in reverse. Thief!
Thief.
Right there.
Thief.
But he's in reverse. No magician can create an illusion quite as powerful as the human brain tricking itself. You've been ignoring facts and dismissing evidence, and the weight of this self-delusion is pulling you down. Get this energy out of your life by confronting what you've been avoiding. Face it and forget it. Is there something you need to face at your current job? Yeah, it feels like keep the job you have. I'm gonna pull some cards. Feels like you're missing something with this new job. You need to look into it with this strength. It feels like you need to look into it in a calm way. Like maybe figure out what in your current position is upsetting you and fix that. Or are you feeling dissatisfied? Flexibility. Do you have flexibility? Bright ideas. Take action on your ideas. Adapt slowly by using versatility, compromise, adaptation, change, etc. You have this strength here, which is also about adaptability and compromise as well. And then the flexibility right here. The strength doesn't get things done by force. It gets things done, calmly, rationally. Manipulation, but in a good way. Having flexibility to change when you need to change. You have bright ideas. Have an innovative new inspiration. Test the ideas and break it out fast. Take action on your ideas. It feels like you need to switch up your old position. Like, be appreciative of the benefits you have there, but also, switch things up. might make you feel better, or even just switch the way you're thinking about things. Might make you feel better about the entire situation. Feels like the octopus is getting lit up by this light, too. The same color shining on it. Yeah. Transformation, independence. Love affair. Wrong decision, gambling. Oh! Put those back in there. You don't want none of that. Ups and downs. Timing. Direction and loyalty. Okay. Don't be going all crazy at work, okay? It's still your job, okay? I know. Maybe you want to make some changes and have a little independence and whatnot, which is the cards you have. But it's all about timing. There's going to be ups and downs, direction, and be loyal. Be flexible in your methods. Don't miss the opportunity. Never give up. Plan where you want to be. Be loyal to your friends. But it also says don't depend on others. For managing your money and your independence guarantees security. What's going to give you the most security? Transformation. Changes the natural order of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown. And then independence. Oh my gosh, I'm just having a rough night. My skin is itching. I want to sneeze. I wonder if I'm like having an allergic reaction to something. I don't know. Whew. Feeling rough. Timing. The time has come to decide for further action. Ups and downs. Careers, like life, have ups and downs. Never give up. The timing's not now. I just put it down, face down. Direction. Do not deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary. Plan where you want to be. I mean, you shouldn't be afraid of the unknown, but I don't feel like it's time for you to move on. Doesn't seem like that's going to be the right path for you, but I'm not sure. I mean, you don't need to take my advice. It's up to you to weigh your own options. But if you'd like me to pull more cards, it'll be another $5. Otherwise, I will go ahead and do your words of advice. I was hoping to. Felt fine yesterday. I don't know what's going on today. My ear really itches. I don't know why it won't stop itching. Crystal ball. Erin is really offended about nail polish. Even though it wasn't nail polish, it was dip acrylic. that I did my nails with yesterday. Company has been shutting the doors. You're not sure. Maybe you should start saving. I mean, it could be from loyalty over to here, but I don't know. I just don't think. I'm going to go with a no. I'm going to hold my no. Okay? I am holding it. Out of coffee. Well, are you ready for your words of advice, or would you like to keep going? Your phone cut out for 5 minutes? You missed this entire reading? Cheryl, you are so rude. So rude. Look around, leaves are brown, and the sky is a hazy shade of winter. Look around, leaves are brown. There's a patch of snow on the ground. Is he like way far behind? All right. Okay, I guess I'm going to go with your words of advice. Believe. Right on top of that, loyalty. I think that actually sums it up really good. You're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time for the idea that's lived inside your heart, your bright ideas, to be brought into the world so others can benefit from it. Believe that you can bring it to life, and you will do exactly that. All right. Oh, I hope you found that entertaining and or insightful. It's been a good week. It's been a really good week with you guys. I had a lot of fun. Yes, you can absolutely rewatch it later. And there'll be timestamps once Sith can get to them. But until then, you're pretty much the only reading tonight, so after the Hellishly Hot News, it'll be right there. Where's my weight deck? It's right here. Right here. I also have it in black and white and gold. These two. I buy so many decks and then I have to learn them, and I haven't really been taking time off, so I really need to start studying again. This is my gold deck. This one's cool too. I don't know what I want my next tattoo to be. I haven't had anything come to mind lately. Normally I don't know. Sometimes I'll have like these times where I'm like really into getting tattooed and I just keep doing it. And then other times I'm just like, I don't feel anything right now, so I just don't. I don't feel like anyone needs to rush. I don't feel like you should be in a hurry to get tattooed. You overthink it? Yeah. Well, the last one I got was on my thigh. It was on my back of my thigh, which was horribly painful. And that was my third eye. It's got the girl with the butterfly, the intuition, and then she's got the eye in her hand. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. And then I also got my logo for this show. It just keeps growing and growing, you guys. I can't even believe it, like how far I've come within such a quick amount of time. So I love that you guys love my show. Pretty freaking cool. We're a little over 50 away from getting 28,000 followers. Saturday night, we're going to be doing Succubus Cinema. Do I pull the weight deck and pick the cards I want? I don't know what that means. Aaron, I don't believe this is your first day, is it? I don't remember if it was a silent film. Was it a silent film? I don't know. Temperance. Run out of patience. You and your girl have been watching a lot of Alfred Hitchcock. I like these old movies. They are a lot of fun. They are a lot of fun. You need comfort to deal with your guardian angels. The power. Moving away from outdated set of values. Sudden change, but a blessing. You'll come out the other side stronger. You cannot control your circumstances, but you can control your reactions. Finding a balance in a troubled time. Some things are not meant to last. Get rid of things that make you sad. Interesting. You were hoping I would pull the moon card. Alright. What's a card I'm going to leave you guys with for the weekend? I will be back Saturday night. We'll start with Succubus Cinema, and then after that I'll be doing tarot card readings. What is something to leave him with, Cheryl? Icarus, be careful this weekend. Don't fly high to the sun. Too high to the sun or too low. But it's in reverse, so maybe try a little something. Maybe have a little fun this weekend, you know? Get out there. Okay? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. You don't need that. Okay, but there's the death card. I mean, the death's in reverse. It's not going to kill you. Okay? You're going to be fine. Absolutely fine. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, you know? Falling into the sea with the salt water and then your wings, and maybe you get swallowed by a whale, and then, you know, later you get out of there after learning to live in the whale's stomach for a while, and you have like a little campfire, and then the whale gets all upset when you're able to crawl out of the whale, and then you find the Coast Guard. I don't know. It's going to be a good weekend, though. I promise you. It is going to be a very, very good weekend. Have a lot of fun, you guys. Do your thing on the runway. Sounds like a candle. Okay, bad joke. Yes, it is time to get out of here. Thank you guys so much. I will see you Saturday. I had a great week, and I will talk to you later. Oh, check out my Discord too, because I'm always on my Discord. So anyway, good times. Good night, you guys.